So this is the girls. This is Genevieve, Teraiya's friend. They've been friends for about 8 years. She asked Teraiya if she wanted to go to Jamaica for a week because her boyfriend was out there.
My name's Jen. I didn't really want to be coming on here and doing this video. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very embarrassed and traumatized even, but anyways. So I'm gonna be explaining to you guys the last 16 months for me and the whole situation and just set things straight, as there's always three sides to every story. Firstly, I want to start off with my association to Teraiya. Teraiya was never my boyfriend. When we first met, he introduced himself as Tony to me, and we was just on and off speaking for 2 years. It was nothing serious. We was not in a relationship. So fast forward to August 2024, me and Teraiya start speaking again, and he tells me that he's going on holiday to Jamaica and he wants me to come. So obviously when he's asked me, I've said no, like I wasn't really interested in going. So we're still speaking, everything's fine, and then he ends up coming to Jamaica as he said he would, and he asked me again, and I said to him, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really feel comfortable flying to Jamaica by myself. You're already there and you expect me to solo travel there by myself. Then that's when he said to me, oh, it's not deep to solo travel. I would say come with a friend. I'm going to be very open and frank about the situation. From the start, my mum did not want me to go, and this is literally a lesson to young girls, because when this happened, I was 21. Listen to your mum. Like, listen to your mom. I'm in this situation from not listening to my mom and from being naive and not thinking like. So I'm gonna start off with Teraiya. Me and Teraiya have been friends for 8 years. We've known each other for a long time. We used to live on the same street, like, and our parents both knew each other. So around September, me and Teraiya are speaking on the phone, and she's telling me about her holiday in Jamaica because she had just came back from Jamaica, and just telling me how much of a great time she had with her family and everything. So as she's telling me this, I'm like to her, oh, do you know what's so mad? Like, the guy I'm speaking to wants to fly me out. Like, he wants to fly me out to Jamaica, but I don't know, like, I don't know if I'm gonna go. Then that's when she was like, oh, if you end up going, let me know, because I'll come with you, and yeah, it'll be good, blah, blah, blah. So after she's told me that she wants to come with me, she's asked her mum. Her mum's been completely fine with it. Her mum paid for a ticket, and her mum was constantly reassuring us and saying that, yeah, we'll have a good time, and how we're young and we need to live life and whatever. So my mum still wasn't okay with the situation. So she's then called Teraiya's mum and asked Teraiya's mum about the situation, and Teraiya's mum's told her, oh yeah, they're going to Jamaica and they're going to be staying with my family, they're going to be fine. Just reassuring my mum and letting my mum know that, like, they're going to be okay. However, the reassurance from Teraiya's mum was a lie to my mum, and obviously at the end of the day, it should have been me who was the one to tell my mum the full details of the trip, but I knew she wasn't going to agree to it. That's why I didn't tell her, but I never got Teraiya's mum to lie. She just lied on her own, and yeah. So fast forward October 13th, 2024, me and Teraiya arrive in Jamaica, and Tony and LeJohn pick us up from the airport, and we make our way to St. Mary's because that's where we were staying, in an Airbnb. So during the week, me and Teraiya had a good holiday. Like, he paid for everything. We was taken out. We really enjoyed ourselves. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like it wasn't a good holiday. It was. The night before me and Teraiya are supposed to fly out, Tony's come to me and asked me if I've spoken to Teraiya. And I've been like, spoken to Teraiya about what? And he was like, he asked her if we could take some shoes back for his cousin LeJohn. So I said, no, I haven't spoken to her, but I'll speak to her. Then when I spoken to Teraiya, Teraiya's now told me that, yeah, he asked her and he said it would be like 2 pairs of shoes. And I've been like, okay, didn't really think anything of it until the next morning. So yeah, he's asked us to bring the shoes, and we've asked him, like, who are these shoes for? And then that's when he came to us and said, like, yeah, his cousin is basically embarrassed to ask, but it's for his brother who's recently just moved to England, and obviously he doesn't have money like that, so he can't just ship them, and shipping's expensive. And basically just, we felt bad. Like, the way he came up to us, we just felt bad about the situation. And after him paying for everything for us on the holiday and us having a good time, we felt like that was the least we could do. Like, we just felt bad. Before me and Teraiya packed anything in our suitcases, Teraiya called her mum and told her mum about the situation. She asked her mum, and her mum was completely fine with it. She just told us, oh, make sure you check the shoes. And we checked the shoes while we're on the phone to wash. We was even on FaceTime to wash, showing her the shoes, and she was completely fine with it. So obviously Tony and Teraiya must have agreed on Tony's friend picking up the shoes from Teraiya's house. So during all this, I'm very hesitant about like taking the shoes, but it's not because I think that there's something in the shoes, or there could be something in the shoes. It's because I didn't want my suitcase being overweight, and I had more shoes in my suitcase than Teraiya due to the fact that I had more luggage space. Teraiya only had 1 suitcase. I had 2 suitcases. The shoes look completely normal. Like, from looking at the shoes, you wouldn't have been able to tell that there was anything in the shoes, and it was mostly sliders. So obviously when I checked the shoes, you're not going to think that there's something in sliders. Like, they look completely normal. There's nothing wrong with the stitching. The shoes were just fine. So Tony and his cousin LeJohn drop us off at the airport. We say our goodbyes to them, and as we enter the airport, before we made it through check-in, officers have asked us to hand our passports and asked to go through our suitcases. So they're going through our suitcases. They ask us about the shoes. They must have asked us why the shoes heavy, and we didn't really think anything of it because it was mostly like designer sliders. And next thing you know, they've pricked the bottom of the slider and they found out there was you know what in the shoes. After they told me what was inside them shoes, like, I literally screamed. Like, I was in. Long story short, me and Teraiya are both victims in this situation. We genuinely didn't know about drugs being inside the shoes, but there's holes in her mum's story, and her mum did know about the shoes. So yeah.